Hello, I will be talking to you about stearic acid, also known as octadecanoic acid. Stearic acid is one of the most common fatty acids, with animals having abundance, with 30%, and plants with less than 5%. The composition of stearic acid is 2 oxygen atoms, 18 carbon atoms, 36 hydrogen atoms. It also contains a double bond, connecting the oxygen and the carbon at the end of the chain. This results in it being a ketone. Stearic acid is commonly used as a lubricant or hardener, and is used to make everyday necessities like moisturizer, shaving cream, and soap. This is why stearic acid is important to me and basically everyone else that values personal hygiene. But how does stearic acid help clean? Stearic acid has two ends, the hydrophobic and the hydrophilic. The hydrophobic end, as the name suggests, stays away from water, whereas the hydrophilic likes to attach to water. Within this diagram, the hydrophilic end is attached to the water droplets, represented as green, and the hydrophobic end is connected to the dirt, represented as red. Within this diagram, it is not shown as I cannot make diagrams move. The water will be rushing down, attaching to the hydrophilic ends of the stearic acid, and it will pull down on the stearic acid within the soaps, and will drag the hydrophobic end, which is connected to dirt, with it, which will then in turn rinse off completely and clean the area in which the stearic acid was connected. But what else can stearic acid do? Stearic acid isn't just used to create and bind things, however. It is also used as a sealant to prevent the oxidation of metals to stop rust from occurring. When oxygen hits an iron object in any form, may it be water or air, it takes the electrons from it and becomes an electrolyte. Upon doing this, the oxygen then begins to react with the iron, making a completely different substance called iron oxide, or Fe2O3, which is more commonly known as rust. Stearic acid, however, coats the iron and doesn't allow the oxygen to react with the iron. And if the iron does not react with the electrolyted oxygen, then the rust never occurs. And so, stearic acid prevents the iron from rusting. I don't use tools personally, but my father does as a profession, so stearic acid does save my father and in some ways indirectly myself. Thank you for listening.